just lean into each other.
So hey, this is Monica with Tour Press Force, and I'm here in Phoenix at the Rebel Lounge with Assuming We Survive. Guys, go ahead and introduce yourselves.
My name's Joe, I'm the bass player.
I'm Adrian, I do vocals.
And they are on their, I don't know how many tours now. Last time we saw, well, not last time we saw you, about a year ago, we saw you at the Soma in San Diego, and I think that was your first night of your first headlining tour.
Okay.
And now you've hit Warped Tour, and you were out So What and all over the countryside now, and back here in our home state, Arizona.
Yeah. Love it, by the way. Love Arizona.
Yeah, for the All Roads Lead Home tour. So tell us, how's it been?
It's been definitely the busiest year that we've, I think, ever had. I mean, it's been non-stop, so it's good, you know, because the only way this works is if we're out there touring and meeting everybody and reconnecting with the people that we've met throughout the years. And it's been amazing, and especially, I think this tour, our headlining tour for our new record, is such a memorable tour for us. Because it kind of lets us see how we're doing as a band and seeing how people like really truly enjoy the songs off our new record, and just every night seeing, no matter where we're at, seeing people like knowing our lyrics, it just always blows my mind.
Yeah.
And it's just a very humbling experience. So it's been great.
Yeah, definitely.
It's coming to an end, so it'll be a nice little break for a little bit, but a break nonetheless.
We'll be back out in 2 months.
Yeah,
it's a little break, but we'll be back out.
Yeah, so you get to spend Christmas at home.
Yeah, home with the families and the dogs and everybody, so it'll be great.
That'll be nice. So then in 2017, you said in a couple months, so are we talking February, March? What's up next?
Yeah, I think we'll be out in February, March. I know we're trying to get something for the summer too. I'm not sure what's going on yet with that, but I'm sure something will line up for the summer as well.
Yeah, I think we already, our management and booking already started booking for next fall, which is kind of crazy to think.
Yeah.
So we don't know exactly what we have in store yet, but we know we're going to be really busy, and definitely in 2 months, February, March, we're definitely, we can't say anything yet, but we'll be out and about.
Yeah, we'll be back out on national, full US, so it'll be a 4-week tour. It'll be a banger. It'll be real fast, but it'll be fun.
It'll be great.
So out of curiosity, now that you're doing a lot more touring and stuff, what is the day-to-day grind, normal day job, work job situation? I mean, does that even exist anymore? Can it exist when you're out this often?
It has to, in a weird way, because I mean, we don't do this for the money, you know, because if we were to do this for the money, I don't think any band would be a band, really.
Yeah.
Unless you're like Bono.
There'd probably be a lot less stress if it was all that money. But
yeah. But no, everyone, you know, when we're home, we all do different things, whether it's, you know, working for venues, and like I know Joe worked for the Glass House a little bit and like setting up shows, and we all try to do whatever we can to stay afloat until we head back out again. So we definitely do.
It's hard to find a you know, a consistent, stable job that pays well,
especially with the band schedules. Like, you know,
you're only home for 2 months, and in that 2 months you're pretty busy. Like whether it's practice, rehearsal, video shoots, interviews, radio interviews, etc.
So it's hard to find a job that like allows that to happen, but they're out there, you know. So
usually ends up being kind of like bar jobs, things that are flexible, you know, flexible hours. So
we need to be masseuses.
Like our own schedule.
Well, I'm sure you would have a non-stop clientele, because you guys,
we should totally do that.
You are truly, heck, I was on what is it, Penny Hoarder, Facebook, 50 jobs to make side cash. They've got like this realfriends.com. It's not a dating site. It's I want to be your friend, you know, come pay me to spend time with you, to be your companion. Yes. Now think, if you guys went up online with that, with all of your fans, you would be able, you would be non-stop for as much as you want.
That'd be kind of hard, because I really feel like our fans are our friends already, so I could never charge anyone to be a friend. But I mean, that definitely did spark some ideas.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Cool. That's cool.
You know, we could do like our wives permitting a dating service. Kind of cool, you know, go out on dates and stuff.
I don't think our wives are gonna like that.
No, they probably won't like that.
No. But I was saying that because everywhere we go, when we talk about you guys, Assuming We Survive, you are loved so much. You guys are imparting something in your charisma, in your heart, in your person. It's really connecting with the people, and it's amazing. I love it.
That means a lot to hear that, you know, and I think that's such an important key of who we are as a band. and who we are on stage and off, because it doesn't change. I mean, we could walk around the venue, and actually before I came out to do this interview, I was literally talking to fans, you know, inside, and it's what we do. That's who we are. Like, the music is one thing, you know, but if we can make a bigger connection than just music and actually get to know a person, I feel like lifelong friendships develop, and those are kind of like the most important things, especially being in a band.
Yeah.
You know, last night, everyone at the venue that we played with last night, I really truly feel like we became friends with everybody that worked that show, everybody we met last night, and those are like the most important things for us. So that means a lot, hearing that other people appreciate that, and they feel the same way. So
all over the country, truly.
And you guys are so busy too, so mad props to you guys, because I see it everywhere, and I'm very proud of that young woman right there.
Yeah.
Behind the camera.
Well, we got to tell you, really, it was you kind of encouraging her and supporting her that helped give her the confidence to step out and follow her passion.
Good.
Well,
That's what it's about.
Yeah. Definitely.
You know, and like, you're gonna have good days, you're gonna have bad days, but
Probably
never
more
give
bad
up.
days than good days.
Yeah, exactly.
That's how it's out. That's how we got here.
Yeah.
More bad
But
days than good days.
never give up, and always try to be positive, or even if there's something negative, try to find the positive, because you can find the positive in that. You know, but never give up and keep on doing what you're doing. I'm very proud of you.
And we noticed you put a post up. I don't want to bring it, but I think I'm with you on what you were saying, and I think if you set it out on video to people, all about supporting your local music and supporting everyone from the ground up, it goes a long way when we do that.
I was just talking to some of our fans inside, and they're like, I've never seen you rant ever. And I saw this post that you put out, and she's like, I totally agree. And the post I put out was, and it wasn't about the night that we played, because I think the night that we played, we were in St. Louis, I remember this,
Yeah, some homies stayed
I
out,
feel like a little twig in my brain snapped, because every band that we played with that night stayed, and their fans stayed, and that made me get so like upset in a way that, like, you know, if there's a touring band, or even if it's a all local show, stay there, support each other. Don't leave as soon as you're done playing. You being there, your fans being there, just makes the whole entire show that much better. And that's how the scene grows. So, you know, it wasn't a negative post. It's more like, I just wish that people that were in bands, especially like bands starting out, understood that, like, support everyone. You know, like actually this whole tour, I'm pretty sure I've helped load every band that we've played with their gear. Even if it's carrying like a drum or a guitar. Like, I actually, the venue last night, they're like, I've never seen a lead singer load in the opening acts and help them load off as well. And it's just, I want people to understand, like, it has to be a community. Help each other out. No one's better than anyone. We're all doing the same thing because we love it. But help each other out, you know, like, even if it's helping them load gear in, loading it out, and, like, you know,
you get what you put in. So, like, if you don't put in enough work, you're not going to get any love, really. I mean, very few people get careers handed to them, you know, and just to further what he's saying, like, if you want to go home, that's cool, go home, but don't expect us to remember you when we come back. And it's not that we have to remember you, but it's the others. Bands will remember you if you don't put in the effort, you know. And we didn't get here by going home early and cutting out early and not helping and
not supporting.
Like, I'm not saying we're perfect by any means. We're just like anybody, but, like, we try to constantly put that out there. You know, not 100% of the time we're not perfect by any means, but putting it out there, put it out there,
the best we can, and we try to help out as much as we can.
Even when the bands are not the nicest guys, still put it out there. Like, hey, we don't care that you're not nice. I'm just doing this because this is what we do. You know, whether you like it or not. You know, like, it's not
Kill
about
with kindness.
Yeah, it's not about being better than or cooler than or
it's just
more popular than.
community.
It's about the work you put in, and it'll show over the years, and we're true believers in that. You know,
very important quality of another important quality besides our fans is that, you know. And we're very proud of, you know, what our band is doing, and we want to try to help. We don't want to be that band that's, you know, just all into themselves.
Yeah, it's about every opportunity you have, you know, and a network and meeting everybody you have. Whether you see them as someone that could benefit you or not benefit you, it's about meeting them and knowing them, because that's how you make your true connections. You know, it's not, you know, let's put it this way: no one really writes good enough music to just be amazing that everyone's going to love you for who you are. You know, they might love your music, and that might take you kind of far. But reality is if you're trying to get jobs, you're trying to work with other people in your industry, your peers, you got to know them, and you have to have a good reputation. You know, and that's what it comes down to.
Any other?
All right.
Yeah,
Sorry,
yeah.
to wrap it up.
We got intense right there. We're like, woo.
Well, it's true though.
Because we're so passionate about.
Yeah.
We love this. I mean, by far the best job we've ever had is this, and we love it so hard, and we believe in it so hard, and it's like we just want other people to like just
see what we see.
Be a part of that, like just see that, because I guarantee you, it's all about the positivity-ness. If they did those little things, I guarantee you, they would go way further than they ever thought they could, and it's awesome.
Yep.
So.
All right. To talk with us tonight.
It's our pleasure.
Can't wait to see your show.
Can't wait to play.
Yeah, we were like so bummed. We wanted to go to your show and watch Dead Avenue open for you tomorrow, but we just canceled.
It's kind of far too.
Yeah.
It's gonna be a crazy show. We're so stoked. Our Warped Tour friends, Sykes, they're from the UK, and we fell in love with them as people.
They're awesome. Yeah.
Like, not only are they some of the sweetest people on the planet, but they're such a great band. I mean, we play them in our rig
all the time,
constantly. And so we're so stoked that they're out here in the US and that they're gonna be part of the show.
Yeah, the timing was great.
The timing was great, and then one of the bands that I manage, Dead Avenue, really good friends of ours as well. They're playing the show, and then our life partners in Urgency are playing with us tomorrow. We love those boys with all our hearts, and we have a lot of history with them. So it's going to be a very fun show, and I really we're so excited to be home and have such an epic night with all our friends and family. It's going to be a great night.
Yeah.
So, and we will miss you.
Yeah.
I promise.
We'll be back hopefully sooner than later.
Yeah, we will be back.
Yeah. All right. Well, we'll see you soon.
Can't wait.
Thanks, guys.